Hello and welcome to our parents and students to our flipped open house video. This is a flip video that is meant to introduce you to our ninth grade honors biology class. I am Mrs. Trifulio. I've been teaching for over 10 years and I've taught courses such as honors biology, electives like genetics and biotechnology, as well as the AP biology courses here.
And I'm Ms. Ruggiero. This is my second year here at Freedom, and in addition to teaching honors biology, I also teach earth and space science and Project Lead the Way.
So the purpose of this flip video is to provide you with a little background information on what you can expect about this class, and also to give you some information before showing up to open house so that you can have questions prepared.
First takeaway for you is that homework in this class is not meant to be busy work. We assign meaningful assignments to the students. They may not always be graded, but they are important in helping students meet learning objectives and ultimately doing well in the course and on the keystones. Because this is an honors course, there is more rigor associated with the class, so students should expect having homework every night. That homework might vary. Some days it is watching an online video lecture, abbreviated OVs. Other times it's reading over labs in preparation for upcoming experiments, working on long-term assignments or projects, or studying for upcoming quizzes and tests.
In this classroom, we really stress the idea of active learning. And what that means is the students are going to be doing more group work, they're going to be leading discussions instead of listening to them, and they're going to be designing labs instead of just performing a cookbook procedure. So this is going to require some important 21st century skill development, which we will work with them throughout the semester on. That's going to be collaboration, leadership, critical thinking, motivation, and independence. So here's just a small graphic that sums up the idea behind the flipped classroom model. On the left, you see a typical traditional classroom where the teacher is giving a lecture and dispensing the knowledge to the students who are passively receiving it, maybe in the form of notes or something like that. Then it is expected for homework that night that they go home and they apply the knowledge they've learned to higher level thinking activities. In a flipped classroom, we literally flip the order of things. Students watch the lecture in a shortened online video the night before to get background information. Then they can bring their interest and their questions to class the next day, where the teacher will briefly review, and then the rest of class time will be allowed for a more application-based activity or lab. This also allows for the teacher to work in smaller groups or one-on-one with the students as they are actively learning. We call that hands-on, and that is minds-on as well.
As you can see by the arrangement of our classrooms, we value collaboration and communication. In addition, because this is an honors course, students are expected to be their own advocates. We are certainly willing and able to help students in any way they need, but it's important for students to speak up whenever they have questions or concerns. They should review their notes and online videos on their own, and anytime they have questions, they should contact teachers via email or contact them in class. And they can also use their classmates as a resource as well. Again, because we're working in collaborative groups, students work with each other all the time. There are additional resources as well. We are both on Schoology, which is a platform where we load our video lectures and other important course materials. And finally, there are several tutoring programs, both peer tutoring and teacher tutoring, before and after school. This is a sample screenshot of a Schoology page. As you can see, there is important course material. This again is where we upload our video lectures. Students often will submit assignments via Schoology. They do require a BASD username and email in order to access Schoology, meaning parents do not necessarily see this Schoology page, but can certainly stay in tune with what's happening in the classroom by checking out Home Access Center.
So at the end of the course, this is a unique course in the ninth grade year because students are required to take the biology Keystone exam. And the Keystone exam is a state mandated requirement in order to graduate. There are 3 keystones in high school: biology, algebra, and literature. These Keystone standards have rigorous and demanding objectives, and we have done our best to tailor the classroom so that we address those standards, but also so that we continue to prepare students for higher level science courses in the future. They split up the Keystone into 2 modules, A and B, cells and processes, and continuity and unity of life. And so the sort of curriculum framework that the Keystone uses, we also use within our classrooms, just so that students are familiar with the flow and organization. And in addition to that, we will have many opportunities to practice past Keystone questions so that they are adequately prepared for this exam. The exam will occur at the end of the semester whenever a student is taking the Keystone. So if you have biology in the fall, then the Keystone will be in January. And if you have biology in the spring, then the Keystone will be in early May. So just to end, we want to have parents and students alike think about the purpose of education, and is to prepare you for your future, whatever that may be. Whether science is going to be a part of it or not, there will definitely be future science courses. So a nice quote here by Abraham Lincoln: "You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today." While school may not always be fun, or the homework assignment may not be as interesting to you, remember that this course is on the pathway for our students for who they want to become. So excelling in this course can only open up doors to new opportunities in the future and better prepare them for their future. And that is our number one goal in this class. So we thank you very much for watching our video. If you have any questions, please prepare them and bring them to open house, where we will have a brief time period to entertain them. Thank you.